Now I know what you're thinking. Why would I want to be a stinky, smelly employee of the government? They get targeted, they can't print money, and they can't rob the banks. You're right, but you're also missing something important. Government jobs are one of the best ways to get rich in Anomic, besides one other thing, which we won't go over today. Let's start with the sheriff. Becoming a sheriff is the easiest thing you can do in Anomic. Just play for 30 minutes, and you can join the team. As a sheriff, you get access to many useful items. You spawn with a free handgun, you get the sheriff cursor, and you gain access to discounted weapons in the team shop. For example, the Riot PDW. Normally it costs $2,200, but with the sheriff discount, it only costs $1,320. That's a 40% discount. This may seem small, but it is the key to building your wealth. With a little effort, you can profit from almost any fight. But what if I told you you could get a government job with zero playtime? Meet the marshal, an arguably better job than the sheriff, and it's completely free. The only requirement is that there must be an active mayor on the server, which is almost always the case. Marshals don't have as many weapons in their team shop. They only get a car, a ram, and a tactical SMG, but they spawn with a light vest, just like sheriffs. This vest reduces torso damage by 40%. Marshals also get a combat pistol. It has a faster fire rate, more ammo, and slightly less damage than the sheriff's pistol. So, if you're just starting out, or if you want to hang around the mayor for that bonus check, Marshal is a great choice. Later on, the sheriff's better weapons and armor will outclass the Marshal. Now, let's talk about the forgotten child of Anomic, maybe even more forgotten than the Deliverant, the Safe 7 guard. They fight off waves of tryhards raiding the banks. It sounds like a tough job, and it is, but Safe 7 guards have a secret weapon. They are the only team that can do the money van transport. This is a very dangerous, but very rewarding challenge. You can earn up to $20,000 just by driving across the map and delivering money to the ATMs. You have 15 minutes to complete the mission. The time limit is not the problem. The real danger is the players who want you dead, but you won't be unarmed. Safe 7 guards start with a vest and a combat pistol. They also have access to powerful team shop weapons, like the PDW-45, which has a fast fire rate and high damage, and the tactical SMG, which can even be fired while driving. But the best weapon to bring is a friend. Even one extra person defending the van will greatly increase your chances of success. Next up, the military, a strong but hard to access job. You need high playtime, and the mayor has to call you in personally. But once you're in, you get the best starting gear in the game. That includes a powerful service rifle. You also get armor and a Humvee. The downside is you always spawn at the airfield, so it takes time to reach the main towns. The team shop is a bit limited, but a group of well-organized military players is extremely powerful. Then there's the SWAT. This job costs 550 Robux. If you're into spending, this one's for you. SWAT is a powerhouse. You get solid head and torso armor, a fast-firing SMG that melts enemies at close range, and the biggest team shop out of any government role. You get access to multiple vehicles and 3 different guns. One of them is a hard-hitting, long-range battle rifle. How to make money. Now that you know the roles, here's how to make money with them. All government roles give you free or discounted weapons, except the firefighter. Unless you count the water hose, you use your gear in fights. You loot weapons from players you defeat. Then you sell those guns. Build a gun shop. It doesn't need to be fancy. Just add some walls and signs, and make it clear you're selling. Sell the looted guns for around 30% less than the shop price, or even lower if you want to sell fast. You didn't pay for these guns, so any sale is profit. Focus on selling popular guns, like AKs and micro SMGs. Those always sell. If you fill your inventory and bank with good weapons, and ignore small items like pistols and revolvers, you can make between $40,000 and $80,000 per sell. This isn't the absolute fastest way to make money, but it is one of the safest, and it comes with very low risk. Compared to robbing a bank, where you could lose $10,000 worth of gear, this method is a lot more reliable. So, don't ignore the government roles in Anomic. Whether you see them as a friend or foe, they might just be your best way to get rich.